Page 59, A Friend Like You. Let's look it over first and see what's going on. 2 lines long. It's got a repeat sign. You're going to play it twice. Treble and bass clefs, 4/4 time. The first measure only has 3 counts in it, so we're coming in on beat 2. I need another measure somewhere else with 1 count in it, and we have it at the end. That's fine. We got treble or quarter notes, whole notes. That's pretty much it, isn't it? A bunch of rests. Now, because we got new notes here, just make sure you drill yourself on the names of the notes. You play the note and say the name of the note. And don't worry about the rhythm, just the note. So we're still in G position, and so we're a D, B, A, G. And you should know G because that's from before. And again, D, C, B, A. Second line, A is the first one, and then D, C, B, A. So you just say the name of the note and drill it. You go any speed you go. I go kind of fast because I know the names of the notes. So you go at your speed and drill yourself. You need to know the names of these notes instantly. You don't have time to figure them out. In the left hand, we're in G position, and you have a G, a D, and then an A and a D, and a B and a D, and an A, D, and a G, D. And so go through the left hand and say the names of those notes. Make sure you know them. Then we go back and we make sure we can do the rhythm okay. We're coming on beat 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, because it's tied. And that's going to hold that down for 5 counts again. And you get the rhythm. That's really about the rhythm. And the left hand is quarter notes. It's here. The top note stays the same. The bottom note's changing. Then the next one is here. Okay, put the hands together. Here. And then here. You get the idea? You go through at your speed and you put the hands together. Go back through it a few hundred times or whatever and get rid of the hesitation so it's a nice steady beat. Then we can add the articulation. The slurs, lift up. It's just a little lift up. It's like taking a breath, just a little bit of silence. In the left hand, you just play these as connected as you can. So that's all. So the first full measure where you have a whole note, it's here. Both hands come up. It's like taking a breath. And that's the articulation. Then dynamics, it says MF for mezzo forte, medium loud, moderately loud, sort of loud, not loud, just sort of loud. That's the melody. Whatever you think moderately loud is, these chords need to be soft. Keep them in the background. See, all the time I'm doing this, I want to hear this. I'm not playing this loud in order to do it. I'm playing this sort of loud. These have to be soft. You go through the dynamics. Speed, moderately slow. Well, it's the feel of the piece. In other words, this is kind of, it sounds like a sad song, sort of. I don't know if this is really a sad song or not. Don't make it slow, don't drag it. It's just sort of slow. Something in that air. It's a feel thing. I mean, it depends on how I feel. Do I feel moderately slow or not? Well, early in the morning, yes, I do. So. Now you notice there's words above the top staff on this. Most of the time they'll put the words between the staves. They'll just spread the staves out and put the words in there. This publisher, for whatever reason, has chosen to put them above the line. Maybe that's because they want to keep the staves closer together, because it's easier to read when they're close together. Because I've seen music, church hymnal music, where you could have 6 or 7 verses in between the staves, and that spreads the staves out quite a bit. Well, that makes reading the music, both staves at the same time, a very interesting experience. But nevertheless, you'll get good at it. You better. The reading is like reading a book. It's a skill. The more you do it, the better you will get. So just read lots of music. Find other music about this level and just read it one hand at a time. I do that a lot. I play one hand at a time quite a bit, just for the practice of reading. Now on page 58, they talk about a harmonic fifth, harmonic fourth. I want to explain that a little bit because that's a little misleading. Those terms kind of apply to something else. What they're referring to on a harmonic fifth is an interval of a fifth that's played at the same time. Remember, we have melodic intervals and harmonic intervals. They're referring to intervals played at the same time. So right at the beginning in the left hand here, when it comes in, you have a G and a D. Well, that's an interval of a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're played at the same time. That's a harmonic fifth, according to what the book is saying. I don't worry about whether it's melodic or harmonic. It's a fifth. A fifth is a fifth. And the harmonic fourth is just, it would be like the last measure of the first line. It's here. It's an A and a D. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fourth. They're played at the same time. So they're calling it a harmonic fourth, and that's what they're referring to. Let's play this together slowly to double check all the notes and the rhythms. I'm going to play both hands about the same so you can hear them. I'll give us 5 counts again because we come in on beat 2. Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Repeat.